What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, and comment down below. Let's get into it. Today I want to talk about my very first fitness competition. Oh my goodness, the memories. First, let me give you a backstory on how I got started bodybuilding. Spend some time. Well, the person who introduced me to bodybuilding, I was so young at the time, I was just not into it. He was a guy, he used to always show me all his pictures and all his wins, and I'm like, that's cool, but you know, I'm so young, I'm a teeny tiny thing, right? I'm like, I don't need to work out. Look at me, I mean, look, got a natural 6-pack, well, 4-pack going on here. I'm barely 100 pounds. I'm like 5'2". I got it going on. I don't need to work out. This body ain't going anywhere. So, you know, a few years later, you know, I got a little older. Probably gained about 5 pounds over 2-3 years. I'm like, okay, my weight going up. I was not eating healthy at all. So I was like, you know what? I think I need to start working out. Even though I was only like, what, 105 pounds. Like, I don't want my weight to catch up with me. I don't want to let myself go. I love the way I look. I want to stay this way forever. So I was like, well, maybe I should start, you know, just a little bit, you know. Baby steps, right? So I'm like, okay. He would still show me his pictures, all his victories. I'm like, man, it's kind of cool. I'm like, well, I don't want to get muscular like that, you know. Just want to keep it tight. Just want to maintain what I have going on. So I'm like, okay, I think I need to start working out. And then I seen this lady in the newspaper. She's from my area. She was a bigger competitor. I'm like, oh wow, she looked good. And so I'm like, okay, I'm looking at her, thinking about him. I'm like, you know, I really want to get myself together. Let's do it. So it just so happened the guy I was dating at the time, he was already a trainer. I'm like, help me, please. I told him what I was trying to do. He was like, all right, we'll do it. So cleaned up my diet, got a membership to the gym. We started working out. Bam, I'm like, okay, but I'm working out. Now I need to find me a show to do. I'm like, well, for the last couple of years, I've been wanting to go to the Toronto Pro Super Show to do their modeling competition. It's a little bit different from the NPC. They looking for someone, you know, there really wasn't any rules. They was looking for someone that was marketable. You know, you didn't have to have that much definition. You just have to have a pretty face, pretty body, and to be able to sell whatever product in a magazine. So the judgment and the criteria was a little bit different from what I was truly going for, but I was like, hey, it's a chance to be in the Oxygen magazine. That was the competition, the contest that was going on at the time. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go. You know, if I don't win, that's okay. I want to have fun. And of course, I already had a passport because I went to the Bahamas a few years before this, so my passport was still in good standing. I am from the US, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna do it finally. We want to do it. I put it off for like 2-3 years before then, and I said, you know, this is my year, 2012. I'm going to Canada. I'm going to enter the contest, and I'm going to have fun. Now, originally, the guy was supposed to come with me. He ended up not coming. So at first I was like, oh my God, I don't want to go there by myself. I'm in a new country. Don't really know the culture. I really wanted to go with someone. I was going to back out, but I was like, no. I paid for my flight already. I paid for my hotel already. I already paid for my entrance fee. And I had plenty of spending money. So I'm like, and I've been really want to go, but I'm like, I'm not about to put this on the back burner yet again. So I'm like, well, looks like I'm going to traveling by myself. And that's what actually got me started being a solo travel, because I had so much fun traveling by myself and it wasn't a big deal. So nonetheless, I'm over there all by myself. Like, I don't know anybody over here. So I finally get there to Toronto. I get to my hotel. It was late at night, so it wasn't much for me to do but go to sleep and get ready. So doing all this traveling all by myself, I get off. I took a taxi because I don't think Uber was a thing yet. Got a taxi to my hotel, unwind, relax, let everybody know I made it. I'm in my hotel. I'm about to go to bed and I will check in tomorrow. So I got up super duper early in the morning, got myself together. I was like, you know what, I think I had to be on stage around 9. And this was a 2-part show. 2 days. So we went back. The first day was pre-judging, the second day was pretty much the finals. So I was like, I put my suit on in the morning over my clothes. And believe it or not, even though it was June, it was still kind of cold in Canada, which was expected. So I had a coat. I had a coat on in June. So I put my clothes on. I had my suit on, my bikini on under my clothes. I called a taxi. I wasn't too far from the venue. We was at the convention center downtown Toronto. I get there, seeing all these people, like, where do I go? Where did I go? Who do I talk to? I checked in. I forgot. I think I checked in the day before. No, I didn't, because it was nighttime. I did this show 3 or 4 times. That's why I'm getting my dates mixed up. Sorry. So anyway, I get my badge number. I talked to the people. They told me where to go, where to change my clothes, and we had a little backstage area that we went to. And that's pretty neat. Since I already had my clothes on my suit on under my clothes, I just took my clothes off back there, and I was surrounded by all of these good looking, I think the guys were back there with them? Well, they was on another side, but they were still backstage too. So I was surrounded by all these girls. It was a big turnout, so it was a bunch of girls, and of course a lot of them look way better than me and better conditioned than me. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't have a chance. I don't stand a chance to get against these girls. Look at them. They've been doing this for a long time, and a lot of the girls, they competed before, and this is my very, very, very first time, and I'm here all by myself, no support. And some of the girls were there with their significant others and friends and family, and like, I really wish someone was here with me. But you know what, I made some friends. I talked to a few girls backstage. Even though, I felt like I could have been in a little bit better shape than I was, I did not let that get me down. I'm like, this is my first show. I'm just happy to be in the mix. First of all, to be at the Toronto Pro Super Show was everything. Like, this is something I always seen in the magazines. I'm like, oh my God, I kind of almost dreamed of like being there. So I'm like, I'm gonna have fun. So I met a few people. I networked a little bit. Talked to some girls backstage. And after that, I went on stage, nervous as ever, and I don't think I smiled that much. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even smile that much, because when I got my pictures back, I'm like, you know what, I could have smiled a little bit more, but I learned. So finally, it's my turn to go on stage. I felt more comfortable going when we had to go out in groups versus when I had to go out by myself. Like, at least I had the support of my girls that I just met on the side of me. But then going out there by myself, my heart was pounding, and I probably even was nervous. I'm like, but the good thing is I couldn't make that much eye contact with people, which helps me out a lot when I'm on stage. So I feel like, well, I can't really see anybody, so it's like me being in a room by myself, even though I know it's a lot of people out there. But I went out there on stage, I did a little T-walk, came back, and it surprisingly, it was strangers screaming my name. I'm like, oh, I thought I didn't have any support over here, but apparently I do. So, and I did my T-walk, and it wasn't that bad. I don't know why I was so nervous. Like, for what? I had a great time. And, you know, my T-walk probably could have been a little bit better, but I played it safe. That's what I did. I didn't do all that extra stuff that I see the girls do. But I had fun. So I'm like, yeah, I did good. So I'll get back, you know, I'll go back and line up with the rest of the girls. Still looking nervous, feeling nervous a little bit. And then when I got off stage, I was like, you know what, that wasn't that bad. You know, some of the girls would like compliment me. I was complimenting them, like, oh my God, you look good too. And the nervousness was kind of over. So I felt like, you know what, when I come back tomorrow, I probably feel even better. Because this right here had me so nervous. Now I have my very first experience walking on stage, like being amongst a crowd of people who I didn't know who were judging me. Like, that was a really good feeling. So after that, I took off my bikini because I didn't want to walk around the rest of the expo with my bikini on. I had on my little cute little outfit I was gonna walk around the expo with. And after the show, I went around to all the booths. I made my rounds. And if you ever been to the Arnold Classic, the Olympia, or the Toronto Pro Super Show, or the Europa, you know, they give you these big bags to take with you to collect all the freebies. It's kind of like trick-or-treating for bodybuilders. They give you this ginormous bag. I'm like, and after a while I had to stop collecting freebies because my bag was getting heavy and it was weighing down on me. Because not only did I have this bag, I had my bag of stuff for the show in, like my earrings and bracelets and, you know, my own personal belongings that I had with me too. Plus this, I'm like, okay, whatever I don't collect today, I still have to come back tomorrow. I'll collect it tomorrow. So after that, I met a whole bunch of celebrity bodybuilders. I met Bill Heath, Jay Cutler, I met Ronnie Coleman, I met Tony Freeman, who I always seem to run into everywhere I go. I'm just joking, like at all the fitness events I do run into him and I was shocked at the fact that he remembers me every time I see him. I'm like, you still remember me? Are you sure? He's like, yeah, I remember you. I'm like, okay. So, oh yeah, Dexter Jackson, I met him. We had a little conversation to the side, and he gave me a little pep talk or whatever. He was like, you know what? Keep going. He's like, this is your first show. Keep doing it. And just so happened I ended up doing one of his shows back in 2016, and I won second place. We were in Memphis. I don't think he'd do those shows in Memphis. He'd keep it down in Florida, where he's at. But anyway, little another story time with that show. But yeah, so I didn't really meet any female bodybuilders or female fitness gurus. In fact, I didn't know many of the people that I didn't meet. I heard of a few, especially Kai Green. I didn't meet him, but I did see him. I got to see him, so that was nice. Like I said, I was so new to this, and then a lot of the people that I saw at the expo, I didn't know who they was. And then, like I say, all the freebies that I got, I ended up getting a magazine. When I got back to my hotel that night, I'm like, man, I saw him, her. Like, wow, I didn't know who I was standing among. I was standing amongst the elite, and I had no idea because this is still new to me. I'm like, wow, I was in the same building as this person. Like, man, I feel good. So after that, I think did I eat at the expo? They do sell healthy food there too, of course it's a fitness expo. So I got me a little bite to eat afterwards because I already had my pictures taken or whatever from when I was on stage. So I ate, walked around some more. I had to stop collecting freebies. I'm like, okay, this bag is too much. And I left, and instead of going and enjoying the city, I went back to my hotel like, ooh, what a day. Mind you, I've been on my feet all day. For a few hours, I was in heels. So I'm like, let me go relax my feet, go sit down, put my feet up, relax, and get on the Facebook. I don't even know what Instagram Instagram was out yet. Got on Facebook, you know, posted a bunch of pictures and, you know, just relax my mind, my body, and my soul, just to get up and do it all over again. Now, by this time, I'm tired. Like, I've been on my feet all day. I've been nervous. I didn't really eat anything in the morning because I didn't want to get bloated while I was on stage and get on stage with a puffy belly abdomen. I'm sorry. So I get to my hotel, go to sleep after all that excitement, just to get up and do it all over again. Now the second day, that was the day that a Saturday, I believe. That was Saturday or something, I can't remember. But that was the day they were going to actually announce the winners. So I get up, put the same bikini on. I did clean it a little bit, you know. I washed it out the night before, and same bikini. And most of us wore the same bikini over it anyway. They didn't like pull out a brand new one. So have my clothes on over, get to the venue. That was the moment of truth. Today is all about announcing the winners. We already did our T-walk. Let's see what we look like. Now we get there, backstage with the girls again. We still networking, still meeting new people, you know, following each other on Facebook. Like, yeah, girl, let's keep in contact. So we get there, dun dun dun. Got on stage. I think we got on stage as a group this time, and then they did the call outs and announced the winners. You know, they go from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which is the overall winner, and the girl who was going to be featured in a magazine. And I didn't get my name called. I didn't get upset. I'm like, you know what? This is fun. This is a learning lesson. I learned a lot just from being there. So this young lady right here won. I put a picture up here. She won, and you know, I'm like, congratulations. And I took a picture with her, and that was the show. And I'm like, man, this was fun. I'm like, and one thing that was on my mind, like, I'm coming back next year. I'm gonna win next year. I'm coming back, coming back, coming back. So after that, the show was pretty much over. They announced the winner. You know, I still had a good time. I was happy just to be in the presence, just to be my first show ever, because this is something I became so passionate about. I'm like, you know what, next year will be my year. So after that, it wasn't much going on. So, and plus I got the full experience of the Toronto Pro Super Show the day before. So I put my clothes back on. I did a little round, then went back to my hotel, got myself together, and I came back home to the U.S. and I was so excited. I like telling everybody about my experience. First time ever in Canada also. And I'm like, man, I didn't win, but I had a good time. I met people, and I was like, I'm coming back next year. I'm gonna win next year. And, you know, and I think that same year, that's when I joined the NPC. The NPC is strictly bodybuilding. It wasn't a modeling contest. So I joined the NPC. I got my NPC card. I was still in pretty good shape, but I kept training. And I said, you know what? We're going to make this happen. And I did my first NPC show in Indianapolis, Indiana. I believe I came second, third place. I put the picture up, and I was like, okay, I'm winning. And then I continued on with the NPC and did multiple NPC shows. And then I went back to Canada, did the model search again. I didn't win. I still met a lot of fitness gurus and celebrity bodybuilders. This time I was there with most of them, especially the heavy hitters like Mr. Olympias. I was very familiar with them, and I didn't win. I think I came back a third time. I didn't win, but I was still winning with the NPC now. NPC, I was still grinding, doing my thing, making my rounds across the country. I'm like, yes, I can't wait to get my pro card. And I think the last time I did the Toronto Pro Super Show, I actually stayed there and went over to Montreal and had a little vacation over there too. So I'm like, yeah, I didn't win, but look at me, I'm in Montreal, I'm having a good old funky time. But as usual, I came back to the US and then continued with the NPC, continued to win and have very good luck. And you'll catch me on stage. Now I'm transitioning from the bikini division to the wellness division that will be out into 2020. So look out for that. And ooh, man, I didn't think this video would be this long, but that was my first NPC, well, first fitness competition story right there. And if any of you guys are thinking about competing, you know, and you don't know where to start, I would say first get you a trainer, especially one that's experienced in training athletes, bodybuilders, whatever division you want to go for it, but make sure you get you a trainer. Keep your diet intact, okay? And yeah, and if you need some help starting off, you can try the NPCnewsonline.com. They'll have all the content states out and all the rules and regulations for competing. And bodybuilding.com is a really good forum just to ask questions that you might have before competing or just bodybuilding. Whether you're going to compete or not, it's just a really good website to look at. And they even have workout routines. They have meal plans, you know, and I think they even have trainers that you can hire. So that would be a good starting point, but I highly suggest you getting you a personal trainer. You gotta invest in yourself. So I appreciate you watching this video all the way to the end, and as always, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, and comment down below if you have any questions or you're thinking about joining the NPC or any federation. You don't have to join the NPC. I'm just advocating because that's who I've been with since 2012 and I love it. So thank you, thank you, thank you